What's up, guys? Y'all listening to Triple Threat Radio, live from XU Radio Studio. You got the three best co-hosts in the world.
Ooh. You're...
You got me, of course, the one and only Tyler from Brooklyn.
You also have me, it's your girl Tia, your favorite Xavierite ever.
And it's your girl Ty, you know, BK, stand up.
Always.
Forever to you.
But first thing, we got a lot of topics talking about today. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. First thing you want to talk about? Go ahead, break it off to you.
Well, the first thing we want to talk about today is, of course, the Kavanaugh confirmation.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, our efforts did not go as we planned it to.
No.
Kavanaugh was confirmed to the Supreme Court last week. And so I guess what everybody's wondering now is, where do we go from here? Like, you know, everybody voiced their opinions, everybody participated, you know, and it still didn't turn out like, you know, in the outcome that they were hoping for. And so I guess what I want to say about that, I want to say that people shouldn't let that discourage them from participating further. Like, if anything, we need to go harder now.
Yeah. It's really sad because it makes, not saying that it is, but it makes some of our efforts feel like, you know, it's not for what, you know what I mean? Like, right. What are we really doing if they're going to do whatever they want in the long end? But I feel like we still have an opportunity to not voice our opinion, but, like, get him out of office and, like, really do what we want to do. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You know?
I feel that.
That makes sense, but I don't think it'd be realistic to think, let's get him out of office.
Well, no, not let's get him, but, like, I feel like he shouldn't have been there in the first place. So.
Are we talking about Kavanaugh or Trump?
Both. but like, these two people are really not helping the country in my eyes. So, like, what I'm asking, this is a question for everybody. So, what do we do? Like, what can we do now?
I feel like from here, you always have to stay optimistic in a pessimistic type of situation. I mean, there's nothing more that somebody should be able to fluctuate your feelings when it comes to. Of course, you know, these are decisions that they're going to make based upon your life and the decisions you make for yourself. But it's like, at the end of the day, you have to stay optimistic. If you allow every single decision that's made within the political system to affect you, then obviously you're not going to be a happy person. So the first thing is to make sure you stay happy. But from then, the decision that you do make, if they do affect you, take other routes. There's always more than one way to skin a cat. So definitely, you know, take other routes. Make sure that you have the proper health care, ladies, when it comes to things, because obviously they're, you know, against certain things when women make decisions when it comes to their body. So just make sure you have proper health care and just stay optimistic.
Yeah. And I think it's, like, easy to just look at this and give up and just not even care about whether it be, like, voting or just participating in politics in general. And I really want to encourage people not to take on that mindset, because this is really where it determines, like, okay, we didn't get what we want, but we have to keep going. We have to keep pushing. That's the only way we can truly generate change. Like, we aren't always going to get what we want, but if we keep working, we can get there. Like, I definitely believe that we can, like, get there. And I really think that it starts in our community first. And I really think we need to keep that energy going in our community in order for us to generate the change that we want to see, like, you know, in D.C. and the Capitol. So, midterm elections coming up. Make sure y'all...
When is it, midterm elections?
November 6th.
6th?
Yes, November 6th. And just research your candidates, see, like, you know, how does everybody feel about everything, and make your decision from there on who you're going to vote for, because it's important. Like, these are the same people who are voting on these Supreme Court committees, stuff like that. Like, this is important. It all starts here. So definitely go out there and put your vote in.
Yeah.
But now we want to move on into, like, you know, our personal advice section of the show, where we, you know, talk about something that probably people all can relate to.
Yes. So we're going to talk about breakups in college. You know, losing that significant other during a very trying time of your life, when you're making decisions that are going to be affecting the rest of your life. Y'all trying to get personal stories? Because both of y'all looking down like,
You know, I'm always down to get personal.
All I can say, I don't want to get personal today, but all I can say is freshman year, don't bring your high school boyfriend with you.
Oh.
Yo,
Just end it before you go. Just end it.
facts.
It'll be for the best. And if y'all come back together sometime in the future, boom, it was meant to be. But coming into college, like, don't bring your boyfriend / girlfriend with you. Like, just don't.
I feel that.
Don't do it.
Wait,
Don't
can
do
you
it.
repeat the question, please? What was the question?
Okay, so how you like? Okay, if you have personal, I'm gonna sell my personal experience. I don't
Okay,
mind.
there you
hey,
go. Let's
listen.
go.
So, freshman year, I thought I would. Oh, also, I didn't go to Xavier, so I don't want nobody to be like, "Who is she talking to?" I didn't go to freshman year. So, yes, from my old school, you know, had like a boyfriend my freshman year. I thought, "Oh my God, I'm so in love, like her." Jokes. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It was a joke. But no, let me say this. It's very, like, I feel like that was a very touchy time of my life because I was just that was kind of like my first real breakup. You know how you just stop talking to people, you'd be like, that wasn't, I never dated.
It's not even real.
So
Like,
it was no
it
really
has no
breakup.
effect on me.
Like, that was one real, like, breakup for me. It was, like, it made me figure out a lot about myself. I did a lot of self-searching. You know, people are like, oh, you so... I did a lot of that. I really sat down and thought about the type of person I was. One thing I can say is never question the motives that you have within the relationship. If you know at the end of the day that you were a good person, you did right by that person, and that you did all you could to make sure that relationship worked and that person was happy, then at the end of the day, there's no reason to question yourself. So, but yeah, they're hard.
Well put.
It is hard.
So hard.
Breakups in college.
Okay, well, you can talk about breakups in general if you didn't break up in college.
Okay, yeah, no, because I didn't. Yeah, that happened to me. But breakups in general is hard. Like, I remember one, it was really, really bad for me. Like, it really got, like you said, had to do a lot of soul searching, and I really had to figure out, like, what I really want in life. Like, with me, I always ask myself, like, how are we benefiting each other? Like, how am I giving my all to you, and vice versa? If I'm doing, like, all I can for you and you're not, then why are we together? You know what I mean?
Right.
And if we can't see eye to eye on that, then there's no point of us being together. And that's just one of the many things that happened to me in my life. And that was like more high school. I wasn't really, So yeah.
And I also feel like, you know, if you're going through a breakup in college, don't let that person throw you off. Like, it is so easy to, like, get lost in it when you break up with someone in college and, like, drop the ball in your classes and all that stuff. Just fall off the edge after a break from college. Like, don't let that happen to yourself. You're going to regret it later.
Yeah, if your relationship is affecting everything else in your life, then that's not a good relationship. If negatively, not positive. If it's affecting positively, then yeah, that's fine. But if it's affecting your schoolwork, your social life, and everything else, and that's no. This is a huge no.
No matter who it is. Like,
yeah.
If it's not benefiting you or helping you grow,
No, facts.
cut it off.
Yo, we also
Gotta
learn,
cut
like,
it.
really young. Sometimes I feel like I read a post on Twitter from a friend that I have that goes to UGA, and she was basically stating, like, sometimes relationships in our day and age can get so serious so quickly because everybody looks at that life goal like, oh, I'm going to get married and I'm going to have the kids. But, like, our parents actually had time to, like, live their life, go to college, travel the world, and then get married and have the kids. There's nothing wrong with having that if you want it early, but it's, like, so strenuous at such a young age. Like, think about the fact that we still have to graduate from college and find jobs and be adults, like,
Build
on top
careers.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. Like, on top of that, and then being in a stressful situation, like, it's not worth it. Like, it's really not. And if you really, like, honestly, guys, because everybody, I felt like when I broke up, you know, with that person, I wanted to talk. And so for that sense, I definitely tell everybody here at Xavier, other schools, if you need to seek help or, like, talk to somebody, go to your counseling centers, go to your friends. Your friends are there if they're your friends. Don't go to people who are going to run their mouth and tell what you're telling them to the next person.
Big facts. But kind of going on the other side of that, you said don't rush and everything. People see it as, okay, so we're going to graduate college when we're, 21, 22 kind of, and then you're going to start your career. This is just, broad.
Synopsis.
Yeah, exactly. You're going to start your career and you're going to be around 25 or whatever, and then when are you going to have kids? When are you going to really focus on a family? When you're, like, in your late 35 25s, late 30s.
35.
Yeah, but some people, some people see that as too late. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
people want to start their career and their family at the same time, or not, or start their career and have their family soon after. You know what I
feel
Or
mean?
start their family before they start their career. Like,
Yeah, some people
Some
start
people
their
do.
family before they start their
Yeah,
career.
and that's yeah,
That's
but-
them.
I mean,
Okay.
personal opinions,
to each his own.
personal values.
Yeah.
Some people say, like, I know a lot of people that are like, oh, I don't want to have kids in my late 20s because I don't want to be an old parent. But y'all have to think, like, not saying that wisdom comes with age, because it definitely doesn't, because there's a lot of stupid old people.
Yes.
But I feel like the more things we experience throughout life, like all the experiences that we're gaining right now in college and when we graduate college and go to our post, you know, if you go to the different institutions or starting your career, all these things are going to help you cultivate the advice that you're going to give to your kids. But if in the same moment you're raising your kids and experiencing things, then what advice are you really giving? Because it's all in the
Exactly.
same moment. So I
And-
would say wait, but you know.
Yeah, and I feel like in our generation,
so-
we really experience a lot more than past generations have. In my perspective, we really go through a lot more, and like whether it's in person or just seeing it through social media. Like social media is a huge platform now, so
I was
we
just
really
gonna say
see
that. It's
yeah,
hyped
we
by
really
social
see
media.
a lot of stuff now.
Post their vacations,
exactly.
posting pictures with their
You're like, oh, I want
boo.
that, or oh, how can I really get to that point? So it really affects us in a weird way, where we have to see that some of it is just not real or just not your life. So you have to focus on your life and where do you want to go, what do you want to do.
Yeah,
So,
I
yeah.
think that's the major problem with our generation, trying to model our lives after like what we see on social media
Mhm.
and stuff like that. Like, do you?
Yeah, don't
Don't-
try to be anybody else.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Live
You're
your
going
life.
crazy.
Exactly.
But I guess on a different note, Lil Baby and Gunna album.
Yeah.
Drip too hard, can't
Hit
stand too
too
close.
close,
Gonna-
looking
gonna-
on the ground,
gonna-
off this
Oh.
way.
Oh, brother.
I forgot the words, but
This guy stinks.
you really, I don't understand. Okay, what don't you like about Little Baby? Please tell me, Little Baby. Please, please.
I mean, I don't even have to say exactly things that I don't like. If I don't like someone, I just don't.
But I feel like it has to be something about that person or that artist that you have to not like to make you not like or listen to their music.
I guess it's the fact that it's so. I could think of like other rappers who sound just like him or raps about the same exact themes. I just feel like it's just a bunch of rappers in the music industry today are just carbon copies of each other.
Nah, I
And I
understand
get- And I get tired of hearing the same things, like, you know, beats on like cool ass beats. Like, sorry.
Yeah.
But
that. No, I understand.
like that's it really.
So
And plus, I mean, if this album really was like, you know, like okay, a lituation, I probably would have liked it, but it just wasn't doing it for me.
I feel you. What about Gunna?
Okay, I like Gunna. He's cool. I think if there was anything on the album that I like Gunna. Like, Gunna's
Okay.
always cool. I can accept Gunna. I can.
Okay, I understand. I see what you mean. So favorite song, guys. Favorite song on the album.
I don't have one.
We started up as close friends.
Yes.
Okay.
Close Friends
That's
was
my
my
song.
favorite.
Like, that was lit.
Like that was a whole different side of Lil Baby that I'd never seen before, and
I
that's
didn't.
why.
Y'all think that was about Jada?
Maybe.
I think so.
I seen a Instagram, I don't know if Instagram Live or something on a story or whatever, but she was like had a snippet of the song and she was
Playing in the
yeah
background?
playing it in her car or whatever, yeah.
Oh.
So I don't know, maybe
Hmm.
that's weird, but maybe.
I don't know, because they have like a little weird thing going on right now. You know, she's
Yeah.
pregnant and, you know,
Yeah.
that whole little thing. But
I don't know what's going on. I don't think I want to.
that's his girl.
Yeah.
Love.
One of
This
them?
Oh,
Wow.
wow. That was
Okay.
cold. That
Right.
was so cold.
But is it
Anyway.
true? I don't know. Is it true?
Okay, well, I live in Atlanta, you know, and
Mm-hmm.
yeah, okay, I just lived there. I ain't never, we see celebrities then all the time. Lil Baby being Phipps, but I've never seen him with another girl. I've never, I've always seen him with his entourage or whatever. But congratulations to them.
Facts.
My bad.
You know, a
Big
baby's always a
facts.
blessing.
Yeah.
The Faithful Black Men Association probably gonna come for
Oh
me now.
my God.
I know black men are faithful, y'all.
Oh.
I'm just joking around here. Don't
Listen,
take
our
what I say
producer is
seriously.
like, he like, yeah,
Yeah.
I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Nah, but overall, the album was I feel like it was very good. Because them collaborating together was just amazing to me. I like them. And since they're both under Young Thug. I feel like, don't quote me on that, but them kind of sounded like him since me loving
Yeah,
Young
it
Thug.
gave me Young Thug vibes too.
Yeah, they're under
Definitely gave
him,
me
so
Young Thug vibes.
yeah, so I like it. I
Yeah,
like it.
definitely,
cool.
definitely appreciate the album. I know a lot of people back home.
Man, I wish it did for me what it did for y'all.
It's
I really
okay.
sat
We all
there
have
and
that one
listened to it
artist.
and
Yeah,
got
we had that
nothing
one
out of
artist.
it.
We all got that one.
But on a better note, we didn't talk about this last week.
Go ahead.
Room 25,
Yeah.
No Name.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
I have to
really,
thank y'all
thank you.
for putting
You're
me
welcome.
on.
Hey.
That was really.
We
I
always thank whoever puts us on a no name. I thanked whoever put me on a no name.
Yeah.
The person
Who put me on a no name? Somebody, but someone did put me on a no name.
My friend from Chicago, she put me on a no name. It was the best thing ever. Like, ever. She put me onto a lot of Chicago artists, actually, that I love.
We gonna go into
Saba
that.
being one of them.
Okay, we gonna go into that after. Let's talk about this album first. So,
Okay,
Ty,
okay.
favorite song on the album?
Oh,
Montego Bay.
honestly, that's
Yeah.
okay. Let me say how it gave me, like, I don't think I've ever heard anything like close to her or like her. Like, her sound is just like,
It's her.
it's different, and I
Mhm.
like it, and I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. I
And you
really
know
do.
what? She really is one of the greatest female rappers. And
Mhm.
the thing is, I don't even need everybody to recognize her as it. Like, they recognize Nicki Minaj.
Mhm.
I don't need them to do that for her. Because I think it speaks for itself.
Yeah.
Like,
It
she
does.
she doesn't need all of that. Like,
Like, if
she's
you-
just amazing.
If you listen to the album, then you'll understand what it is like about her that's so like amazing. And my favorite song on the album is Ace
Which Mino?
with Smino and Saba.
I love
And
Smino.
Blaxploitation.
And Blaxploitation. That one is my favorite.
Yo,
Because
Saba
he
didn't
just-
have to go that hard on Ace, though. Like,
He
did
did. He
not.
really went hard on
He
that.
really went hard. I was just like, oh. Right.
But yeah, like them three together is just amazing when they come together. I just love it
Amazing.
because Smino is my favorite artist right now. So
That's like when SZA and Isaiah Rashad get on the track together.
yeah, I don't listen to Isaiah Rashad though, but when they do go together, they
Their
do sound
music.
nice.
Yeah.
Thank you, No Name.
Yes,
Thank
thanks.
you.
Thank you
Gracias.
for both albums. Thank you so much.
But on a brighter note, on an even brighter
You
note.
love saying on a whatever note.
No, because it's
That's your
so
favorite
much
thing.
good news.
It really is. It's a good Friday.
It's a good Friday.
I'm really feeling good
This is a
this
really
Yeah,
good
Friday.
Friday.
it is a good
I've
Friday.
been making good grades all week.
We all
Yes.
looking good for
They're
me.
starting
Okay.
to interview people to work at Chick-fil-A. Like,
Oh really?
Okay.
Oh, say no more. Oh
Bet.
yes.
Sorry, we
people
don't
to work at Chick-fil-A in the calf. Like,
Because I love Chick-fil-A. That's
See,
my
Triple
favorite
Threat and
place.
it's
Yeah.
coming.
And
Chick-fil-A
Chick-fil-A.
Yes,
is
facts. Triple Threat
coming.
and Chick-fil-A.
It is impending. Like,
It's happening.
It is
They
You gotta
working on
keep,
it
stay
every day.
positive. Fingers crossed for me. Like Chick-fil-A coming. But thank you, No Name. Thank
Right.
you, Chick-fil-A. Thank you,
Lil
our
Baby,
producer
yeah.
Ronald. Thank you,
Thank
Lil
you.
Baby. Thank you, everybody, because it's
Thank
a
you.
great Friday.
Yo, it's really
It's a
good Friday.
great
I'm
Friday.
feeling good. Like,
Yeah.
I woke up this morning
yeah.
and just feeling like real, like, happy. I'm playing Fab and Tamia. I'm all like,
Right? Like, that's my
yeah.
song, man.
Okay.
I was really in like a good New York mood today. Like a lot of happy New York songs, you know what I mean?
Nah, I'm feeling that. You looking like, you know,
I'm
came
back-
straight off the plane.
home,
you know,
feel me?
back
Like,
home,
yeah.
Brooklyn, you already know. That's how
I
you
had
looking
to
right
represent
now.
today because
I'm
it was
feeling
just a
that.
good day. So like I just had to. I was feeling good. Woke up on a good side of the bed. You know,
Yeah.
Right.
had to.
I
I
feel
miss I miss home. That's why I miss.
Are you going home for fall break?
No, I'm
No.
not. No, I'm
Aw.
staying here. But catch me in December with my Tim's on.
Right.
Like,
Back with it. Got my park on. You already know. Got my Yankees
exactly. That's
What?
a big fact. Big fact.
I'm actually going to California for fall break.
Oh yeah, you did tell us.
Fancy.
You're
Yes.
so lucky. So lucky.
I'm going out there for a conference through the Poli Sci. So pray for me and my plane ride.
Got
Because
you.
it's
Yes,
a really long
safe
plane
travels.
ride.
It is.
Safe travels, of
Safe
course.
travels.
But I'm excited. I can
We're
try
excited for you.
In-N-Out Burger for the first time.
Let us know how
yes,
that goes.
please, because I always
Please.
wanted it.
God.
Did y'all ever have Whataburger?
Yes.
I love it.
Whataburger
Oh
is
my
amazing.
gosh.
Loved it.
I'm sorry. Yo, oh my. Y'all, listen, there's one in Tallahassee, which is an hour away from my transfer school.
Hmm
I'm sorry. Every
Does
Saturday.
Whataburger have onion rings?
I don't know. I think.
I love
I don't
onion
know.
rings,
I
but
think
nobody
so.
makes onion rings anymore.
I'm pretty sure they like a fast food joint.
Yeah, I'm
like,
pretty sure they
almost
do.
sure they do.
If not, I think In-N-Out has it.
We used to have onion rings here, but then they took it away.
Oh, wow.
Cause y'all suck.
But on that
Okay.
Thank
But
you,
yeah, thank you guys for
everybody,
listening.
for tuning in to us today on this lovely Friday.
Yes, thank y'all. We appreciate y'all.
Okay, yeah. So thank you guys for listening.
Y'all want to
and
drop
everything.
your social media accounts?
Again?
One
Yeah,
more
of
time,
course.
just-
Every single time. Every
Right.
single time. So Instagram and Twitter, Importance. IMPORTANCE
Did you really have to
_.
spell it
Yes, I
out?
had to. Because the way I talk, it was like, I don't know if you actually hear me say
Talk.
important or
He said
importance.
talk.
Talk, because I'm from New York, feel me?
Yes,
Like,
sir.
I
don't
feel
do
like
that.
you just put emphasis on your accent on
I
purpose.
really don't. That's how I talk. Like, what you
Stop.
mean? But yeah, go ahead. Drop your stuff.
You can follow me on Twitter at AlexanderTia_. That's it. That's all I use. No Snapchat, no Instagram, nada.
Wow.
Anyways.
Well, you can follow me on IG and on Twitter at BVDGBLTY. I had to get rid of the A's and replace them with V's, y'all, because you might steal my Twitter name, but okay.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Thank you
Was
guys.
it stolen if it was never yours?
Ooh.
you know what? Because Tia really feeling herself today.
Yeah, like she really
herself.
coming for us for
Like-
no reason.
I feel myself every day. Every day.
That's
you should
good.
be
You
feeling
should.
yourself.
You should.
Every
You really
day.
should. You really should. Feel yourself, because no one else will. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Thank you.
All
But
right, y'all.
peace, guys.
And
We
we're
out.
out.